Hello everyone, it is Saturday the 19th and I hope everyone's doing alright. I'm going down to sort out my Oyster card. I need to get some money on there and then we can get going with the plan for this evening. It's a very nice evening out actually, because we're going out for mine and Siobhan's birthday tonight, which I think I've already mentioned. We're heading off out for a meal, some drinks, but I'm not sure how much money I have on my Oyster, so I'm going down to the station now to put some on it. And it occurred to me that actually that's quite ideal, because I can go down to the station and put some money on my Oyster, and then I can keep walking to Bromley and get a bus from Bromley all the way there, as opposed to what I was going to do, which was go and put money on my Oyster at the train station and then pretty much walk back up to my house to go into the high street to then get the bus from there after doing a lot more walking. And I think, actually, you know what, it's probably not going to work out at making that much difference, but I don't know, I think I might do that actually. Like I say, it probably won't make much difference. Most routes I seem to end up taking don't really make much difference when compared to each other, but it's it just seems like that'll be easier. It seems like that'll be the better way around to do things. So that's the way round that I'm going to do them. Other than what we're off to do, have I done anything else today? No, not really. Pretty quiet day. You got places to be, man. Yeah, pretty quiet day, pretty quiet Saturday. As was yesterday, Friday of course. It's the long weekend, the Easter weekend, where you get your Friday off, because it's Good Friday, as opposed to all the other Fridays which are just kind of mediocre. So you've got Good Friday, then you have obviously Saturday and Sunday is the weekend, Easter Sunday of course, and then everyone gets the Monday off as well. That's how things work over here. Not sure if that's how they work everywhere, but that's how they work here. So there's no real plans for it. It's just going to be a long weekend, sort of sat at home, having a bit of a rest. I think family are coming over at some point, so we're just going to have like a nice, calm family Easter, really. And that is pretty much it. It's a beautiful day out at the moment. You know, it's just gone 4:30, which means I should get into Bromley for 5 and take about 40-50 minutes on the bus. Be plenty of time. I might be a little bit late actually. Having said that, yes, I'm gonna be late. Because if I was going to go to the other bus stop, I could get a bus there, according to TfL, I could get a bus there at pretty much dead on 5. This would be if I went to the station, walked home and all that. I could get a bus from there at dead on 5 and get there for 5:45, which is when we're supposed to be meeting for our meal. So I can get there for like bang on 5:45, 10 to 6. And that's from a bus stop halfway down the route. So getting a bus from the very start of the route after a walk as well, I'm probably going to be kind of like, wait, I don't need to walk all the way to Bromley. No, I don't need to do that. There are various little like side roads and things that I can cut up and skip out a bunch of stops. Oh, this could work out really good. This could work out perfectly, like, you know, mega perfect. I'm going to put you away while I put money on my Oyster, because I need all of my hands, because like everything British and TfL related, it's complicated. So yes, as I was saying, I can take a couple of little shortcuts and stuff to cut off some of my journey, which is going to be very useful. What I can do, see, this is where walking home from the bar is quite useful, because I think I know exactly where I can go to make the most efficient shortcut, and it involves walking up that giant old hill that we've recently started using, follow that to its end. Basically I'm going to do that whole walk back as if I was walking to the bar. I'm going to walk up that long hill and then down that other road. This won't make sense to you, but I'm just kind of talking out loud. Down that other road, and then that brings me right out onto the road where I can get the bus from. So, all in all, shouldn't take that much longer actually. I reckon I could get there, depending on what time the bus arrives and how many people we have to drop off and pick up along the way. I reckon I could get there for dead on 6. I think. I'm not going to put any money on it because I'd be betting against myself, so I'd win anyway. But also because why? I don't know what's wrong. And that's what we're going to do. Yeah. Awesome. I've kind of I was getting ready listening to Bring Me the Horizon, which I don't normally do, but their most recent album I really liked. So I was listening to that while I was getting ready, and I kind of blame that for my appearance today. I've got a very kind of like, sort of, I don't know, hard rocky, heavy metal-y kind of look about me tonight, which is cool. This is obviously how I normally dress pretty much, but it's kind of amplified tonight. Like this studded belt that I'm wearing, I don't wear all that often anymore. Used to wear it quite a lot when I was younger, because when I was younger I was very much I'm hesitant to say emo kids, but I guess that's kind of the nearest kind of click that I can give. Like very kind of, into all the doomy gloomy kind of music and fashion and all that sort of thing. That's kind of where I was at home. You alright, boss? People shouting out of car windows as they're driving away is a really kind of weird thing. I don't know if you really kind of get that sort of thing anywhere else, but here in England it happens really regularly. Certainly to me, anyways. But I don't know what that says either about the culture of England or about me. I think it's more of a comment on me rather than it is England. It's why sometimes I'm hesitant to vlog in public, because you watch these American vloggers walking around and stuff, and everyone's a lot more kind of keeping themselves to themselves, or if they're not, they're a lot more friendly. Here you get Muppets screaming out of car windows, weird things, and generally most of them are as they're already driving past. So it's a weird old thing. You need to be able to thrive off of it, I think, to be able to do this all right. Where was I? I was very much into all the kind of angry music and stuff, and you know what, I guess I still am, but not because it's angry music anymore. I'm into it because, in my opinion, it's a very misunderstood music genre, heavy metal, because everyone only really hears the vocals, which is a problem because everyone hears that and goes, oh, it's a terrible song. But if you listen to the musicality behind it, you listen to the guitar playing, the drumming and the bass, it's actually one of the hardest musical styles to play. I think it takes the most amount of practice and the most amount of skill, and maybe I'm a bit biased, but if you listen to any kind of heavy metal song, if you listen to the drums for instance, if you listen to how fast or powerful they're playing those, and you think, okay, think about like the drummer for Kings of Leon or something playing like that. Could you see it? No! You know, it's a misunderstood genre, but that's beside the point. What was my point? How much time have I got left? Plenty. So, like I say, I was very much into all that kind of music, and obviously that influenced how I dress way back when, and I've still got quite a few pieces of all that kind of clothing lying around, but I don't really wear it so much anymore. If I do, it's it's kind of separate, if that makes sense. Like I wouldn't normally wear what I'm wearing now. You know, I might have done when I was younger, but I must excuse me for my out of breath, by the way, because this hill, as I've said before, is super steep and it takes it out of you. Yeah, so whereas I'd probably have worn this like I am now when I was younger, now, like for example, rather than skinny jeans and a black shirt or a band t-shirt or something, you know, skinny jeans and a skinny top, it's a less kind of heavy metal style of dress, I guess. I don't know, I feel like that's where I was kind of going. But this is a problem, you know, every now and then it's cool to kind of dig out your old wardrobe and stuff, and I kind of miss this look in a way. My favourite bit is the mohawk, or the faux hawk, I guess, because it doesn't go all the way back, as you can kind of see. It's a hairstyle that me and Toby we used to do in secondary school quite a lot. You know, we used to give ourselves these kind of mohawk / faux hawk things, and as I recollect, we was the only two in the entire school. It was a big school, there was like 3,000 kids there. We was the only two who would do it, and that was quite cool. It kind of, you know, it got you looks, but that was kind of the point, you know. We did it quite often. People would look and stare and point and do whatever they wanted to do, but that didn't matter, because like I say, you know, back then we was into that whole sort of subculture, and it's a subculture known for getting pointed out and laughed at by all the others. So anyone that did it, because we had mohawks or whatever, it was like water off a duck's back, you know. You're doing nothing different from when we didn't have them. It doesn't matter, you know. And it was quite good. We wasn't bad. We was just I guess we just like to test the waters. We like to see kind of how far we could go. And in our secondary school it was kind of, you know, shirts, ties, trousers, and black shoes, like black formal shoes. And there was like a couple of people who would walk around with black Converses on. And if you've seen them, you know, they could almost pass for black formal shoes, you know, but they have got the distinctive kind of Converse look about them. And eventually the school kind of published in their uniform policy document, they said, like, no black canvas shoes, you know, they have to be black formal shoes. But me and Toby just kind of went traditional Converse, you know, the like navy blue ones with the white bits all over, you know, like they used to just put them in navy blue. And needless to say, we got told by system principals and stuff, you can't wear them shoes. And it's like, oh yeah, don't worry, my other shoes are broken, don't worry, just a temporary thing, we'll be back to normal soon. Yeah, that didn't happen. And then when we got to sixth form, it was a similar sort of thing, except for sixth form it was suits, you know, suits and ties, nice trousers, nice shoes. And yeah, this stuck around for a while, but then it was straight back into it, really. I have these sorts of shoes, but in high top version, as you can, I don't know if you can see, these are just like the normal sort of slip-on-y type shoes. I had high tops versions. I still got them, actually, I think. Yeah, I do. Yeah. I had various styles of high tops, but I had these red ones, and I think a black pair as well with like the white toe caps. And I'd wear these with my suit, and you know what? Again, for a while they was just like, "Come on, smarten up." And I was like, "Sorry, I shall." I didn't. That flaming dog every time I walk past. Doesn't matter. It's non-discriminate about which way I'm walking. And where was I? Yes. So there was those, and the reason why. And this sounds like a really daft reason, you know, bearing in mind it's not the uniform policy at all. The reason why I wanted to wear them was because I don't know if you've ever worn Converses with a suit, or if you've ever seen anyone wearing Converses with a suit, but they just match. It's it sounds really weird, but it's exactly the kind of, it's a great combination, basically. And that's why I wanted to do it. And then in the winter, I didn't really have any shoes with good grip or decent, you know, like toughness. So I had a pair of, I've still got a pair of DC skating shoes, and with those, they're black with bright green laces and bright green soles. And I wore those into school. And the assistant principal went, "Where's your shoes?" And said, "I've got them in my bag," because it had been snowing. "I've got them in my bag." Did I? Of course not. Look at that lawn. That's got to be a new lawn. So yeah, of course I didn't. But you know, it was part of the thing. Like I say, me and Toby, we was a bit kind of, we just like pressing buttons a little bit. Like I say, it was nothing ever major or serious. You know, it was just harmless fun. Oh, memories. I really should stop vlogging, otherwise I'm not going to have enough space to capture what's going on tonight. So I feel like I'm going to stop. Also, I need to kind of start putting more effort into walking so that I can get to a bus stop in a reasonable amount of time so that I can still be there tonight on time. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock now, which means I have an hour. I still reckon we could do it, but everything would need to be going for us. So who knows? They've got a sprinkler going through there. It's just loads of rustling. So yes, I'll see you a little bit later on, hopefully. And things will be kicking off. We're gonna have a nice good old meal. We're going to Frankie and Benny's. I've never been to a Frankie and Benny's before. From what I gather, it's American food, so we're talking steaks, pizzas and all that sort of thing. I know I say pizzas, you know, it's kind of more Italian. Oh, there goes a Ferrari, man. Have you ever seen your dreams just disappear in front of your eyes? I just have. But yeah, I know pizzas are kind of a more Italian thing, but you get Italian pizza is that nice, really thin crust, which I admit is my favourite kind. American pizzas is, you know, your more traditional sort of thing that people might be used to, where it's a proper thick base and stuff like that. So I'm imagining that's what it'll be. Yeah, I'm a bit behind on restaurant front, really. You know, I haven't been to a lot of restaurants that a lot of people seem to frequent quite a lot. Nando's, for example, and I have been to Nando's, but my first time to Nando's was in university, like my second year of university, I think. Never been to Nando's in my life. And when I said to people I've never been to Nando's, I don't know what it's like, they was like, you know, like I was some kind of alien. Don't. And a similar sort of thing recently. Me and Jay, we went to a Harvester. Never been to a Harvester before. Have you not? We went to a Toby Carvery. I've never been to a Toby before. You haven't been to a Carvery? It's mental, is what it is, that people think I'm some kind of weird alien for not having been to certain restaurants. And you know, maybe that's true. I panic. I hadn't had a Subway until university. Like going into new restaurants panics me because I'm not used to the ordering system. Which sounds weird, but like, you know, if you go into a normal restaurant, you sit down, you wait, and deals with you and all that. Toby Carvery, no, they can't leave you to your own devices, and I didn't know that. And I walk up to the bit where they're carving the meat, and the chef looks at me as if to say, "What do you want?" And I look at him to go, "I don't know how this works." And we was just in this kind of awkward staring for a little bit, trying to work out what each other wanted. Which was weird, but Subway is the worst. Subway really makes me panic, and the reason is there is too much choice. I don't know what I want because it's all there, and I'll never know what I want because I don't go there often enough because it panics me. Like, you know, you can have like 5 different types of bread, tons of fillings, whether or not you want it toasted. I'm sure you know of Subway and how it works and all that, but I always have to go into I will never go into a Subway on my own. I'll always go into Subway with friends, so that then I can get them to go first, and then I can go, I'll have what they had, but can I not have that, and I'll have it with some of this instead. Even if the order is completely different, I will generally, I think this is the road I'm supposed to be on, I will generally kind of go, I'll have what they had, but with these changes. And I just find a lot more comfort in that. I feel like I can better understand Subway by doing that. I am a weird person. I don't know if you've worked that out yet. I don't function in a normal way. Anyway, now I really do need to put you away. It's been too long. There will be no space for tonight. Predictably, I missed my bus. It drove past me as I was walking towards the bus stop, and I did that typically British thing of kind of thinking to myself, I would rather miss my bus than be seen running for a bus. I'll do myself no favours, but it should only be about 10 minutes before the next one. It says it should only really take about 40 minutes to get from here to there, which means I can still get there for about 1:45, which is not too bad. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be there by 6. We shall see.
1, 2, 3. I think I've missed it all as well. Nick, happy birthday to you.
I've gone easy, it is only sours.
What's what though?
I don't know, they're different flavours of sours.
Pick a colour.
Pick a colour, any colour. I've got blue. I got the pink one.
Go on, what one do you want?
Cheers. £2.50 a shot.
Happy birthday to you. 21 to the day.
21 and still a virgin? Never mind, eh?
That was a really good night out. Yeah, had a really great meal. Had potato skins to start with, stuffed potato skins. Oh, they are so delicious, and the annoying thing is you can't find them anywhere anymore. I haven't found a restaurant in a very long time that does stuffed potato skins. If you don't know what they are, it's basically like take a potato, cut it in half, you scoop out quite a lot of the actual potato, not all of it, quite a lot of the potato, and then it's filled with like stuff like barbecue sauce, bacon and cheese. They are delicious, but you can't track them down anywhere. They're really hard to come by. So I saw those on the menu and was like, right, gotta have those for sure. And they were delicious. And also had a pizza, and it wasn't the big thick American pizza that I thought it would be. There was still thin crust pizzas, which was really cool. Nice surprise. Obviously we got the happy birthday treatment, and we'd seen there was a couple of birthdays going on in there that night or tonight, and we'd seen it all kicking off on like the birthday things, and I thought to myself, oh man, is that going to happen to us? Don't happen to us. And it did. But you know what? It wasn't a big deal. It's quite nice, actually. I don't think I've ever had that happen before, so it was a bit odd, but a bit nice. Then we went to the pub for some drinks. Went to a different pub, as you saw, for some more drinks. Then we went back to the other one, just for a couple more, just to round off the evening. And it was a really great night. I had a really great time. So thank you to all those who came. You know, really great night. Wouldn't have been the same without you. And of course, thank you to people who got me cards and presents and stuff. That was unexpected. But thanks very much. I got like a box of chocolates, some scratch cards, and a butterfly, not a real butterfly, a paper butterfly, some money and stuff. That's really kind of you all. Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting it. But I think that's pretty much it. It's really cold. It's colder than I thought it would be walking home. That's what we're doing now, obviously. But yeah, just really cool. Met some new people as well, which was really nice. Oh, man, I just wish it was a bit warmer. Either that or that I was wearing appropriate shoes so that I could like run or jog the rest of the way home. But never mind. That's going to be it for this vlog. Not for this vlog. Damn it, I keep doing that. There used to be a barrier here. Now there is no barrier, because I'm walking through where it used to be. As I've said a few times before, this is quite gratifying. Just being able to walk up the middle of the road. Nothing coming. Because it's something you don't normally get the opportunity to do. So it's nice just to be able to do it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. No, damn it, I keep doing it. That's gonna be it for this vlog. No, that's what I just said. No, but that's gonna be it for today. Jesus, can you believe that? Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. So I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. It's Easter Sunday tomorrow. And then Bank Holiday Monday. Oh, someone's had wood bark laid down. Wood bark's got a really horrible smell. Fresh. Oh, I haven't smelled that for years. Oh, it's like when people have wood chips put down in their garden to kind of fertilise it and get plants to grow and stuff. It's got this really weird smell on it. I don't like it. Like I said, I haven't smelled it for years. The last time I remember smelling it was when I was in primary school. I think I've smelled it a few more times before then, but primary school was the last one I remember for definite. Because I remember it and going, my God! And I didn't even know what it was. There was just this pungent odour somewhere. I was like, what is that? And it's only occurred to me later on that it could be the wood chip bark stuff fertilising thing. You know what I mean. Anyway, as I've tried several times already, that's it for today. I don't know if I will see you tomorrow or Monday actually. It's a couple more holidays. So I'll see you when I see you, basically. I was thinking about tonight really, and I guess there's not really a lot of footage, but I feel like there's reason for that. You know, whilst I do these because I want to remember all these events, so it's just enough for me to kind of talk about them before and afterwards. Sometimes it's nice to get a bit of footage of what we're doing, but you know, I'm out with friends having a good time and all that, and you know, a lot of the time it's you know, it's easy to kind of slip the camera in, like today. You know, you film and you take photos of birthday things and stuff like that, but you know, sometimes it can be a bit intrusive, I suppose. So you know, a lot of times when I go out with friends and stuff, I don't vlog what we're doing, because that's cause it's just time I'm spending with them and having a great time and stuff. And whilst, you know, yes, I would like you to see that, I suppose, and for future me to see that, it's not hugely important, I guess, because, you know, I want to have a good time with my friends and then sort of vlog it afterwards, if that makes sense. I don't think it does, but you get what I'm trying to say. How am I doing on time? Yeah, gotta wrap this up. You know, I'm trying to explain this in the best way I can. I want to spend some good time with my friends, and if I'm constantly looking for opportunities to video, or you know, something happens and I go, oh, do that again, I want to get that on video, it's not always ideal. So you know, I don't always vlog these nights out and things we get up to and stuff, because being in the moment with my friends is more important, I think. And like I say, I can talk about it before and afterwards, and that's enough for me to trigger memories and stuff, I guess, is what I'm saying. I don't really know. I'll see you when I see you.
Now, I know what you all are thinking.
Why am I out today? And that is a good question, a question that I can answer for you, especially when it is literally grey. There is very little colour today. Why am I out today? Because I was asked if I could go in and cover someone at work from 12 until 3. So I went in and did that, and it was a nice old shift, you know, nothing too strenuous as Sundays normally are. Even given the fact that it was a bank holiday and Easter Sunday, you know, it wasn't too bad. But I think a lot of people were put off by the weather. It's gotten a lot better since I've left. It was really heavy, as you can probably kind of tell by my hood, jacket, trousers, whatever, right? My feet are really wet. But that's how it goes. So all was good. Whoopsie daisy, I think that car wanted to pull out. Is it pulling out? I think we're okay. So yeah, went and did that. I finished at 3, 12 till 3 is what I did today. And it's probably coming up to about 3:30 maybe now. Because I stayed and had some lunch whilst I was there, because the weather was so terrible. I thought, well, I'll waste a bit of time and eat, you know. So I did that, and then I've been walking home, and that's been pretty much it. However, I was at the bottom of the road, and I don't know, I must have just been completely oblivious. All of a sudden I just zoned back into reality, and there's a car on its roof. Like, there's a mini roundabout at the bottom of the road, and there was a car on the mini roundabout on its roof, with another one to the side where the entire front of the thing has fallen off. One of the traffic island bollards, one of those yellow and white things in the road there, like you can see there, right? Down there, one of those was in the road, and it looked like carnage. There was about 6 people or so stood on the side of the road. I'm assuming it's their cars. But it was like, actually, you know, it was uncomfortable to look at. You know, normally if you see an accident on the road, people can't help but look. And again, I couldn't help but look, but this one was it was horrid to look at. You know, I think it was kind of like because the car was upside down, it was like people could still be in there. Thankfully there wasn't, and everyone looked like they got out okay, but it was that sort of thing, I guess. I have a real thing about being restrained. It kind of stems from not being able to escape or get out, that sort of thing. I like being able to, if I need to be able to, I like being able to just get out quickly and safely. It's part of why I refuse to go on roller coasters. Because I know that once that thing's off, it ain't stopping till the end, and I'm not happy about that. So that's partly why that happens. But yeah, it was really bad to look at. There's not really a way I can describe it, but there was a huge, and I thought, maybe I could get out and vlog now, but I thought, actually, you know what, getting a camera out an accident like that is probably not wise. Also, the police had just arrived, and I'm not quite sure what the law is, but I can't help but feel that if the police are on the scene and an accident has just happened, someone walks past with a camera looking like they're about to take a photo of it, probably don't bode very well. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for today. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I'm like I say, I ate, so that's kind of sitting in my stomach a bit, so I'm out of breath. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. I will see you. It's a big old puddle here. I'll see you tomorrow or Tuesday or at some point in the near future. Happy Easter to you all, and I'm going to leave you with the joke that I heard just before I left. Okay? And lo, Jesus did say unto Peter, Peter, if you come forth, you shall have eternal glory. Peter came fifth and he won a novelty toaster. How are we all doing, everyone? Hope everyone is alright. It's Monday the 21st of April, Easter Monday, and I am outside. It's not too cold out, it's a little bit chilly, not too bad. Ever so slightly spitting with rain, as per usual. But all is good. Why am I out this evening in this weather? That is because tonight it was a staff meeting at the bar. Did you just get impacted with a drop of water? You might have done. Yes, it was a staff meeting, and I was at that, basically. It was 6:30 until about 8:30ish, and I was planning on just heading off home after that, but me and a couple of the guys I work with, we just stayed for a few drinks, had something to eat, you know, may as well, so we did. And it's now just gone 10:30. So yeah, you know, don't get me wrong, didn't get silly, you know, I've got a driving lesson in the morning, so, you know, need to be sensible, but yeah, thought may as well. It was a staff meeting about, we was recapping the old Challenge 21, you know, IDing people and all that sort of thing, refresher training on the chemicals and stuff that we use to clean up and things like that. And then it was an introduction to whiskies, because next month is the start of Whisky Month. So we got a bunch of different whiskies coming in for the month. And so it was just learning about, you know, all the kind of all the things you'd need to know about whiskies. You know, like the difference between Scotch and bourbon, Irish whiskies, Japanese whiskey, all that sort of thing. It's, you know, single malt, blended malt, things like that. Do you want me to tell you? I've got all the notes written down on a bit of paper in my back pocket, which I need to go over for myself. But basically, a single malt whiskey is a whiskey that is composed of only one mash, I believe, and the mash is no, it's gone. But you know, I know a few things. Like Irish whiskies have to be matured for 3 years, Scotch and Japanese whiskies for 2 years, and for American whiskies and bourbons, they don't have a minimum maturation age. So there we are, I learned that. There's a whole heap of stuff, but I just can't really remember it because it's all written down on bits of paper in my back pocket. So I'm gonna look over that and make sure I learn it, or at least have a better idea of things for the coming month. One thing I don't understand is when people describe flavours of drinks, it's a full-bodied drink. What does full-bodied taste like? It has a complex taste. I don't know what that is. It tastes aromatic. No, that's two different sentences. That's like it smells delicious. You know, as a sentence it shouldn't make sense. It's a bit odd. With wine as well, people ask for dry wine. It's a liquid. The whole point is that it ain't dry. I don't fully understand it all, but that's stuff that I'll be able to learn in time, I'm sure. I think that's pretty much it. So I'll see you tomorrow, presumably. Like I say, driving lesson in the morning. My last planned driving lesson at the moment, before my test next Tuesday. We'll have to see how tomorrow goes, as to how confident I'm feeling. I might try and see if we can, if I can get another lesson in between now and my test, if my instructor has any free space, because it's time that I've paid for. You know, we kind of buy it in blocks, so I've got a bit of time that I've paid for still, so we'll see. And then other than that, the plan is just to make videos and see if there's anything else I need to get done. Someone's got a leaky gutter. Anyway, yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Such a nice night out, it's really nice. Bye bye. But of course, before we go, the rain gets a little bit heavier and my walk home a little bit more enjoyable and a little bit less enjoyable for the same reason. As we know by now, I don't mind being out in the rain. I quite enjoy it, find it therapeutic. You can hear the owls. It's really nice and I like it. I like being out in the rain. Hello, hello, hello. Woohoo. But my hoodie is all I have with my sleeves rolled up because, like I say, it's not a cold night really. Oh, that's just lovely. I love that. It looks so nice. Obviously my vision hasn't got the laser beams that the camera gives it. Kind of ruins it a little bit, but I don't know what it is. Am I weird? I don't think so. What a beautiful night and a horrid night. 'Tis torrid and tremendous, beautiful yet abysmal. The A was silent. Bye bye. Hi everyone, how is it going? It's Tuesday the 22nd of April today. Hope everyone is doing alright. I had a driving lesson this morning which, on the whole, went pretty good. You know, it was good driving. It's just like basically teeny weeny little things now, really. Do you know what? I feel like I could do this. I feel like I could first time it. Not going to get ahead of myself, not going to get cocky or overzealous, but I'm going to be positive about it. Psychological fact, going in with positive and can-do attitudes yields better results. Psychological fact, it's true. So, thinking positive, I can do this, I will do this, and hopefully that'll help out. So what else is the plan for today? Well, I had a message from my manager at the bar who said he's forgotten to put someone on today for between 3 and 6. So I was asking if anyone could do it. I have nothing to do today really, so you know, I've got all my videos recorded and stuff, so I said yeah, I'll do it. So that's where we're heading off to now. We're heading off to work. It's all money at the end of the day, so it doesn't matter really. And I think that's pretty much it. I need to really... I've got like 2 minutes before I should leave to get there comfortably. I watched Toy Story 3 the other day, right, for the second time in my life. And I love the Toy Story films. I think the first Toy Story film was probably one of, if not my favourite film as I was growing up. And it's... I loved it, and then I really enjoyed the second one as well. And when I heard that they were making a third, you know, bearing in mind I'd grown up quite a lot, heard they were making a third, and I thought, oh dear, I suppose it's all going to go downhill. My favourite film's going to be ruined. But it wasn't. Toy Story 3 is such a great film, and there aren't many things in the world that make me cry. But Toy Story 3, oh my god, that don't half tug on your strings a bit, Toy Story 3. If you've seen Toy Story 3, you'll know the bit that I mean, and you'll be able to tell probably where my breaking point is as well. When I just go, nope, fine, let it go. I wasn't expecting. The first time I saw it, I think I must have been inconsolable. It was. I remember it being mortifying, but again, just such a great film. They really did it. I think if they made any more Toy Story films, that would be an injustice. I think 3 is enough. The way they've left it now, that's good. Shouldn't be any more. But yeah, Toy Story 3, it's a great film. And like I say, not many films have made me cry. Toy Story 3 is one of them. As is the first Pokemon film. But only recently. See, this is the thing. When I was younger, I never really thought much of it. If I watched the first Pokemon film, I was like, yeah, Pokemon, this is great. And it was only like a couple of years ago when I watched it again that actually I realised that part where Ash has been turned to stone and Pikachu's kind of walked up to him, he's going, Pika? Like that, and then they all start crying. It's like, oh, and it's only now I'm older that I realise actually how sad that situation is. Similar sort of thing for like I would reckon, I haven't seen them for ages, but things like Bambi and The Lion King, I haven't seen those films for absolutely ages. And the last time I did see them was when I was really young, and I reckon at that age that I wasn't really old enough to truly comprehend the tragedies that were unfolding before my eyes. Now I'm older, now I know and realise. I reckon I would just weep forever if I sat down to watch The Lion King, Bambi, first Pokemon film, Toy Story 3, and The Fox and the Hound I hear is quite a bad one as well for that sort of thing. But I haven't seen Fox and the Hound, so yeah, I know, shoot me. Mind you, if that ain't going to make you shoot me, not seeing Lord of the Rings probably will. Yeah, I don't really get into Lord of the Rings. Breaking Bad, all that. Lost, didn't watch Lost. The Walking Dead, nah, not bothered. Game of Thrones, nah, not really interested. If something gets a lot of hype, I tend to steer clear of it. That's my general rule, because I find it to be disappointing and annoying when people are talking about it. Obviously that's not always the rule, But that's like my general rule. I steer clear of stuff that gets a lot of hype. 24, didn't watch 24 when that was around. Heroes, nah. And it's not because I'm like trying to be the only one who doesn't like it, you know, that whole kind of hipster attitude. It's just most of the time if something's gotten a lot of hype, I genuinely feel disappointed once I get around to watching it or playing it or experiencing it, because that's just the way it is. People have talked it up so much and I get all these great expectations and then it's really lame and ultimately I don't get on board with it. Oh well. Right, I'm going to go to work now because I've been rambling for a while. I'll see you a bit later on. I'll let you know how things went and stuff like that. Okay? Lovely. Bye bye. Job done. Nice and easy shift is how it was, you know, 3 hours, 3 till 6, not a bother at all really. I was on my own for the shift, which is, you know, it's not too bad. It's the second one I've done on my own. And I guess the first time I was quite worried. You know, what if stuff goes wrong? You know, I mean, obviously, you know, there are management that have like live-in houses sort of attached to the pub, so they were up there. They were contactable if need be. But you know, it was just me down there on my own, apart from the chef. And you know, first time it was worrying. You know, what if stuff goes wrong? You know, oh, yes, they're right there, but you know. Yes, they were right there, but you know, it's the principle of it. And again, you know, today it wasn't so much of a problem. Felt good about doing it. I kind of knew how everything worked. I knew what it would feel like and stuff like that. And it wasn't particularly busy, so it wasn't stressful or anything like that. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. It was a nice, good shift. And now I'm going to go home and do I don't know what. I was rendering a video while I've been out because it was like a nice short video, and the way it works while I'm rendering for my videos is generally the render will take 10 minutes for every minute of footage. So a 20-minute video, 200 minutes, which is just over 3 hours. But I 2-pass it, so then you need to double that because it goes through it twice. So 4 hours. 20-minute video, 4 hours to render, roughly. Wait, is that right? No, let me think about that. So, I did my maths all completely wrong there, didn't I? Right, so, the first bit was true. 10 minutes to render for every minute of video. So, a 20-minute video, 200 minutes is 3 hours. This sounded a bit more like it, 3 hours. So then I 2-pass it, which means 6 hours. So a 20-minute video would take about 6 hours to render. And this video was, you know, just under 10 minutes, which means all in all, once it's been 2-passed and everything as well, 3 hours. And that's the length of my shift. So by the time I get home, it should have been done, which is great. Got quite a few short videos. Oh, I won't say no more. No surprises, spoilers, none of that. Shh. I'll see you later on. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. It is Thursday, 24th of April, which means one thing. I am now 22 years old. Today is my birthday. Yep. And I don't think there's much going on. I think Jay is coming over and we're going to head out and do something. But other than that, we'll see what the day holds. But yeah, 22, no different, which is good, I suppose, actually. So we just had a very nice old afternoon out. We had some lunch. Jay bought me lunch, and he bought me a pair of shoes, which was very nice of him. But the shop didn't have the ones that I wanted, so they're getting them delivered, and I need to pick them up in 2 weeks. But it's odd because we have because they need to keep it open, so it says they're not fully paid for yet, so that when they get them in, I go pick them up, I can claim them by paying the remainder. We paid all but a penny, so I've got to turn up and give them a penny, which is going to be probably one of the weirdest transactions I've ever made. But that's that. Later on tonight, we're going out for a meal with the family. I say I am, which should be pretty damn awesome. Yeah. It is Friday, the 25th of April, and I have no idea where today has gone. It feels like an hour ago that I woke up. That was, at 8 this morning, and it's now 4:30 this afternoon. I don't know where today has gone, really. Eagle-eyed will notice I've redone my hair. That's been pretty much my day. I recorded a bunch of videos. I've got actually quite a lot ready from now and throughout May, which is pretty good. I've been on the drums as well. I had a really good day yesterday. It was really good. It's a really good birthday. In the family, we all went out for dinner in the evening, and I ate a lot of food. Maybe more than I should have done. But whatever. So yes, tonight we're working. Tonight I'm at the bar tonight. So that'll be late. And as far as I know, I think I'm starting work again on Saturdays. I believe. So yeah. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow, and I'm working tomorrow night as well. Never mind. It'll be good to get back and doing things. I'm gonna go and have a shower now though, and get ready for work and get rid of any other little bits of dye residue that's knocking around. But next time I see you will be in the next vlog. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye.